Okay, so you're still with me here, and that's great because as we all know in this industry, the fortune is in the follow-up, right? And it is the exact same thing with how you're gonna treat the ending. The final push of this call is actually gonna happen after the call is over. So the very first thing is you need to get your team into a rhythm that they understand that they don't wait till tomorrow to follow up with the guest they had on the call. They don't wait for 48 hours to let them think about it, that you are getting your team into a rhythm where they are following up immediately. Okay, and we use a famous term now in our team is what was your favorite part about that call? Because like I said in the previous videos over and over again is that we keep this thing positive, right? We're not gonna open up and say like, oh, what did you think? Or, you know, are you ready? Or what was your favorite part about that, right? And they come back and answer. And then we actually have a thread where we encourage people in our team page to go and celebrate the responses that they're getting, right? Like people are sharing screenshots of conversations left, right, and center. And I want people on my team who did not join the event, who did not invite people to the event, I want them to see the success that's coming from the event, right? Because my conviction is that this is going to change anyone's business who decides to make it the one thing in their business. And I want them to see that over and over and over again. All right. So that is my job as a leader to create the place and encourage the engagement for people to talk about the success that they're having from events, right? Right down to now that we're into it, we actually have people talk about why they joined from the event to the team, right? Like we're having them share like, oh, like I was on this event and this is what made me see. So they're seeing these are working, right? These things are working here. Okay, and then we're always talking about the stories from the event, right? So whether it's a sign-up story, whether it's a breakthrough story, we've had people announce that they are retiring from their corporate positions. We've had people have their coming to whatever moment happen during the call, and we have them share that. Then we also, you know, as I was saying during the event, you're taking screenshots, you're taking pictures, you're recording. Then we're going and we are blowing up social media with the stories of the people who are presenting on the call. We are tagging them in Instagram stories. We are going and sharing videos of them speaking because our team is now understanding that it's not necessarily going to be their story that's going to get their network to take a look. Okay, it's going to be a story. And we want our teams to detach themselves from the fact that it has to be their story to convince someone in their network to take a look. We want them to really remove themselves from the actual equation, just like you are from being the star of this event. Do you see how that whole method just keeps going and it keeps making it about the collective and not about the person? So then we're posting celebration of the event. We are making it big, but then there has to be a point where you switch off and you move into the next, right? You can't sit in celebration. We've all seen the athlete who celebrates a goal too much and then, you know, turns around and their team loses momentum and all that stuff happens and then they end up getting scored on or a basket, that kind of thing. So yeah, we celebrate, we enjoy, we have fun, and then it's back to work and it's back to building for the next one. You are going to create this culture of how we do, right? You're creating a culture that we go, we prepare, we execute, we celebrate, and then we prepare again. And you're creating these checkpoints, these naturally forming checkpoints in businesses of your organization, all right? And you're giving them something to celebrate because in the follow-up, and you need to understand this scheme of it all, is that so often in this business, we forget to celebrate. We forget to recognize. This event in how you go post-event when it comes to celebrating with your team, recognizing your team, it gives you a natural opportunity to do recognition. And when you keep doing them over and over and over again and you have new speakers, you will go in turn and be recognizing people consistently. You will have people be driving to catch attention so that they can be a speaker on these calls. Then they're gonna get recognized. It creates a dynamic flow of success in your business. And so to kind of recap everything that we want you to understand from what these events are going to do and bring for your business is that the biggest thing is gonna be a culture. The biggest shift that I have seen in my team is that we are no longer Team Impact ran by Kat Gertson. We are Team Impact. Our team owns the team. Our team is following the team, and they're not necessarily just following me. I feel in my soul that the most successful organizations come from unity. They come where every single person feels like they contribute. They come from a place where they all feel like they have a place. And when you go and you are able to create an event that is scaled to this size, that can go and be over any time zone, any distance, any, situation, whether it be financial, personal, mental, anything like that, when you do that and everyone can make it, everyone is accepted, everyone is involved, and everyone is important, that is where the power comes. So you want to make sure, in closing here, you want to make sure that number one, your mindset is the foundation of this, that you have an unshakable mindset and you have an unshakable love and trust in your team, that if you commit to this, they will follow. The next part is that you need to prepare. You cannot just show up. You have to prepare. The harder you prepare at the beginning, and the more time and thought you put into it, the easier the preparation is going to get as you go along on this journey. The next part is that you are not the star of the show as the leader. Every single person is a star in this. The more stars you have, the more success. And then follow up. Follow up, follow up, follow up. It is a culture of following up and welcoming people into this new community, this new culture, and this family that you have created in your team. So thank you very much. I hope that you are gonna find tons of value in these videos. And please, once you are using these videos and you're creating these events and having success, I would love to hear the stories of success.